How's it, guys? It's Peter. So you may have been told that you need to invest your money offshore, but you are not yet sure how and where exactly to do it. Well, you are in luck, as I am creating a 3-part video series where I will explain exactly how you can invest your money directly into the offshore markets as a South African. The first 2 videos will be tutorials on 2 different platforms that you can use, and in my 3rd video I will give you a comprehensive guide on why you should consider investing your money offshore, how to decide which platform to use, and how much of your portfolio you should consider allocating to the offshore markets. So if you haven't already, make sure to clap that subscribe button so that you don't miss out on the upcoming 2 videos. Alright, so for today I will give you a full guide on how to use the EasyEquities USD account. I will be mainly focusing on how to fund the account and how to buy your first US share, and will therefore assume that you already know how to use the EasyEquities platform. If you don't, then first go check out my full tutorial over here. Okay, so with that out of the way, let's go clap a couple of Benjamin Franklins. Right, so first things first, we need to fund our EasyEquities USD account. There are basically 3 ways in which you can do this, either via Shift, direct from an offshore account, or by using the EasyFX transfer option. The Shift and direct offshore transfer is a lot more expensive and not the methods that I would recommend, so I will not cover them in this video, but I will link to the instructions down in the description below if you really want to try them out. The easiest and cheapest way for me to fund my EasyEquities USD account is to first fund my EasyEquities ZAR account and then to perform an EasyFX transfer from the EasyEquities ZAR account to the EasyEquities USD account. So after logging into your account, click on the 3-stripe menu icon on the top left corner, scroll down to the My Funds section and click on Deposits. This will take you to the Deposit Funds page. You can either select an EFT or credit card payment, but as shown in my full EasyEquities tutorial, the credit card option is very expensive, so just click on the EFT tab. Then you need to select the bank name at which you have a bank account. For me it is Nedbank, so after clicking on the name, you will be given the details to where you need to deposit your money. Next, go onto your banking app, add EasyEquities as the new beneficiary and enter the details shown on the deposit funds page. Make sure you use the correct EFT reference, which is highlighted in red, so you really can't mess this one up. Enter amount that you want to deposit and select pay. Now, in my experience, your funds should reflect in your EasyEquities ZAR account within an hour, but it can technically take up to 24 hours when the instructions was given within business hours, which is between 9:05 and 5:20 from Monday to Fridays. If you deposited the money outside of business hours, your money will only be reflected during the next business day. Okay, so once the money has reflected, you will get an email from EasyEquities confirming the deposit. In this demonstration, I transferred 5,500 Rand into my EasyEquities ZAR account, which you can now see is reflected over here on the account overview page. You will also notice you received a new notification, which if you click on it, will confirm your deposit as well. Okay, cool. So now you need to click on the 3-stripe menu button on the top left corner again, navigate to the My Funds section and click on Inter-Account Transfers and EasyFX. Select the EasyEquities ZAR under From Account and EasyEquities USD under To Account. The system will then show you the total available free cash in your EasyEquities ZAR account that you can transfer. Underneath that section, you will see the current USD to ZAR conversion rate, which during this demonstration was $1 to 16 Rand 29 cents. This rate will be different to the conversion rate that you'll see when you search it in Google, as EasyEquities adds a certain percentage fee to the rate, which is called the spread. In this example, the spread fee is 16 Rand 29 minus 15 Rand 98 divided by 1629, which equals 1.9% of any amount transferred. And this is what you can expect to pay for any amount using this function. So now you need to enter the ZAR amount that you want to convert to US dollars. You will see that you need to transfer a minimum amount of 250 Rand at a time in order to cover the transaction fees if you one day want to withdraw your money again, as shown in this error message. So for this example, I'm going to transfer 5,000 Rand. You will see that this converts to $306.97, which is calculated based on the US dollar ZAR exchange rate. Now, for this foreign exchange service from EasyEquities, you need to pay a forex transfer fee, which is 0.5% plus 15% tax on the amount transferred, which essentially equals 0.57%. So in this example, I had to pay a forex transfer fee of $1.53, which equals the 0.5%, and then VAT of 22 cents, which equals 0.07%. Thus, the total transfer fee will be $1.75, which equals the 0.57%, and this amounts to a net amount of $305.22 that will be transferred and reflected in my EasyEquities US dollar account. After entering the amount, you need to read through and accept the T's and C's and then click on Transfer Now. You will then get a notification saying that the transfer request was created successfully and that it is now pending. Now, I sent my transfer request at around 1 o'clock on a Monday afternoon, and the transfer was completed just under 24 hours on the Tuesday afternoon, but it can technically take up to 48 hours to reflect. Once the transfer is successful, you will get another notification from EasyEquities saying that the EasyFX transfer is complete, and the resulting dollars will then be reflected in your EasyEquities US dollar account. Okay, lekker! Now that we have some moolah, we can finally buy our first US share. Exciting stuff! Now, in order to do this, click on the Invest Now tab, scroll down and search for the share that you want to buy. In this case, I want to buy a share in Walt Disney because I love Mickey Mouse. Don't judge. So once you click on the block, it will take you to the buying page. Here you can see the company's logo, name, ticker symbol, aka short name, its 1 month, 3 month, 6 month, 1 year, and total performance since inception. And below the graph, you will see a short summary of the company. And if you'd like to see more info, you can click on the 2 blocks named Yahoo Finance and R Research. On the right side, you will see the selling at or bid and buying at or ask price of the share. This is kind of self-explanatory. So for example, if I want to buy Walt Disney, then one share will cost me $150.57 in this example. So if you scroll down, you will see that you can either enter the dollar amount you would like to invest or the amount of shares that you want to buy. Now, luckily, EasyEquities has a function called fractional share investing, where they allow you to buy only fractions of a share. So if you don't have the full $150.57 available to buy a full share of Walt Disney, then you can just enter any dollar amount that you do have available, and you will then buy the proportion of the share accordingly. For example, if I only want to buy $10 of Walt Disney, then I will still be able to buy a fraction of 0.0664 of a full share. After you type in the amount, you will see a summary of the trade with the trade value, estimated number of shares rounded to the second decimal, and the total investment costs of this trade. If you expand this investment cost tab, you will see that you will get charged a brokerage commission, clearing services, other administration charges, and tax. This usually works out to be around 0.644% of the trade for individual shares, rounded off to the second decimal. So with smaller amounts, as shown in this example, I will be charged $7 instead of $6.44, with the total amount that I will need to pay being $10.07. But if you buy $100 worth of this share, then the total cost will be $64, which amounts to about 0.64% of the trade as mentioned earlier. Once you're happy with everything, you can click on buy now, and then you will get a nice message from EasyEquities as well as a certificate to congratulate you that you've bought your share and that you successfully started investing in yourself and into your future. You'll also get an email with a confirmation of the trade where everything is laid out in case you need it for bookkeeping or tax purposes. And that's basically it. Easy, right? Now, there is just one or two other things that I would like to mention. EasyEquities has a loyalty program named MyThrive where they will give you a discount on your brokerage for doing certain things correctly. You can view this by clicking on the MyThrive tab and then reading the requirements at each quadrant. In this case, I am on level 3, so I will get a 30% discount. So what does this exactly mean? There are certain stocks and ETFs on EasyEquities that falls under the Thrive program, and you can identify them by the little purple rocket on the top left corner. For example, if I want to buy $10 worth of shares from Netflix, then you will see that I will receive the Thrive benefit discount under the investment costs tab. Not a major saving, but I guess it is something lucky to know and have, especially if you trade much higher trade volumes. You will notice a couple of other functions on the buy page, like the place order tab, recurring payment, and price update. And if you'd like to know what all of these mean and do, you can go check out my more comprehensive tutorial on how to use the EasyEquities platform. One more important thing to note is that trading hours for the EasyEquities US dollar account is different to those of the EasyEquities ZAR account, meaning if you want to buy US shares during market hours, you will need to purchase them between 4:30 and 11 o'clock on business days in South African time. If you want to trade outside these hours, then you will see that the buy now option will change to the buy at open, which basically means that you can put in your order to purchase, but it will only execute once the markets open again on the following business day. Okay, cool. So once you bought your share, you can click on Account Overview and select your EasyEquities US dollar account. Here you will see a summary of your account, and if you click on All Holdings, your share or ETF will reflect over here as well. If you click on it, it will give you a basic summary and it will tell you if you made a profit or not on this share. Then one last important thing, as an investor in the US markets, you will need to complete an electronic declaration form called a W8BEN form. This allows you to pay a lower dividend withholding tax when you receive dividends from a source within the US if you are not a US tax resident. For example, all dividends received from the US is usually taxed by the IRS at a rate of 30%, but because South Africa has a double taxation agreement with the US, we only have to pay dividend withholding tax at a rate of 15%. But in order to do this, you will need to fill in and sign this declaration, which should appear the first time you sign into your US dollar account. Now, I already filled in mine, so I cannot show you the exact steps, but EasyEquities has a very helpful tutorial on how to do this, which I will link to down in the description that you can go follow. And that's basically it. Now you know how to invest in the US stock market. Now, as mentioned in the beginning of this video forms part of a 3-part series on how to invest in the offshore markets as a South African. So I will link to the other 2 videos over here once they are published, and I do urge you to watch all 3 of them so that you can have a proper overview of which platform will work best for your needs. Now, if you guys found any value in this video, then I would highly appreciate it if you can go clap the like button so that the YouTube algorithm can show this video to more people. And if you are new here, then please make sure to subscribe so that you don't miss out on the rest of the series. Thanks for watching, guys. Salah Huntley, and I will see you in another video next week. Cheers.